first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the safe, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the vein, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the all the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. Pain, you made me a believer, believer. Pain, I let the bullets fly, I let them rain. My love, my God, they keep pain. My soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the vein, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
What's going on? It's your boy ChefBaseGod coming at you live from a place where the well-known are unknown. Also coming at you live from the beach. Blog's finally out. We got a lot to talk about. What's going on? Austin 13, Monty Snake, Salah, how you doing? Z is mowing some lawns. He's going to be listening. Wonderful. Sound great. Joe Van. Val, how you doing? Above below. Who else starts the day to DOT? I do for show. I am at the beach, so I am going to go over the blog here today, and unfortunately, I'm not going to open up Discord because of the fact that it's kind of been meh all week, and my only chance at a good beach day today is going to be at noonish or like 1 o'clock. I have a phone call to get to as well, but I just can't open up Discord and have a whole bunch of round table talk. I'm sure Zalan will do it on his stream. But I really kind of just want to get the meat and potatoes out of this and really, you know, get what I want said and done. What up, Austin 13? What up, Gary Levinson? What up, Anubis? How y'all doing? How's everyone doing in the solo event? I'm about halfway done. I think I'm just going to grind it out. Assault is definitely my least favorite event. I know. People are like, what? It's free stuff. I'm not a big fan. Okay. So we finally got it. There's a lot to talk about here. There's a ton to talk about here. First, the 1.39 update, the Alliance War. We got another solo war, which is going to be the what am I trying to say? It's going to be a Relic event. Headbanger, what's up, man? How you doing? But I kind of just want to go over this. Also, if you have Android, guys, if you're an Android player, even if you're not getting, and you have the update, if you go to your Android Play Store, it actually gives you the event details. It gives you the event details before it even comes out on the blog. I was dropping a few things here and there, and people were like, oh my God, Chef is like the inside man. No, I was just looking at the Android Play Store off of screenshots from other people. So make sure you keep up with that. Check it out. Okay, so we do have problems in our updated kitchen, as everyone knows. Let's look at the upcoming schedule. We're finishing up Assault, ending on the 17th, which is tomorrow. We have Bast, which is Enter the Void. Looks like we have Troop Craft, and then Sound of Despair, along with an Alliance War Totec. So for all of you missing Totec for this dope Relic that's coming out, it'll be pretty good. So let's just see what they have to say about the 1.39 update, and then let's talk about it. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I will open up Discord for a little bit so people can chime in on this, for anyone that is watching. I just got to keep it short, though. So if you get cut off, I'm sorry. But I do have to keep it very, very, very short today. You guys got me for like 40 minutes tops. Hopefully that will be enough. All right, I got Austin 13 up in here. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Check, check. 1, 2, check. All right. All right, so let's see what these guys got to say. We've encountered some issues during the initial rollout for 1.39.0 update and are now in the process of rolling out another update to Google 1.39.1. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we hope to have the new version live to all players by early next week. During the process, we strongly advise that you do not attempt to force the new update on your Android device by deleting Google Play Store data or caches from your storage, or attempting to get the update by uninstalling your app or logging into a different Google Play Games account. Please also do not attempt to install the update from alternative sources other than the official Google Play Store. If you find your app in the state whereby it asks you to update your game to the latest version, but the store version is not yet available, please wait until the rollout is complete and the 1.39.1 version is available to all Android players early next week. If you're experiencing problems during this process, please contact our customer support team. Also, another reason why I want to keep this short is because, when the developers do watch our videos, they are more inclined to watch a video that's about 30 to 40 minutes compared to our usual 3 or 4 hour streams. Okay, I have a lot of problems with, this. I have a substantial, I understand rollouts for updates are, they're difficult. There's a lot of bugs, all of that nonsense. That's all normal. First of all, we've messaged support, and support is now saying that the rollout or the update is available to all players. Essentially saying it's 100% rolled out. You should have it. Try updating your game. One, I don't like that at all. It's false information. Zanga support needs to get on the same page as their game. It's unacceptable. Two, now we have to wait till next week to get the updated version, which is fine. Let's just talk about some of the issues that are going on in our game, right? Just a couple ones, because right now, at this point of time, it is public information. Everyone knows it. Tengu, prestige at level 1, has some crazy unintentional reskills. You hear what I'm saying? So, Tengu now has 88% melee resist and 128% range resist. Oh, and by the way, rage spells are stacking now. So what does that mean? That means 45-second hotkeys. The other day I had, a player that was in an open alliance, that just kind of felt like picking on bigger players, which is completely understandable. So essentially my garrison got sat on by like a level 24 player with a Tengu. I get it. It's cheap, but that's a huge problem. So now we are in a state where we are going to wait 1 week longer for this update. So now these Tengus are running around for another week. Now they're saying early next week. And there's no, I understand there's no way to go back and make someone uninstall. But this Tengu thing needs to be fixed. Just fix it in the new update. It's a huge issue. Not to mention Nergal, not to mention rage stacking. You're essentially sending your game into another horde apocalypse for the next foreseeable future until we have this update for everyone. And the worst part is, it's not even going out to everyone. It's just going out to all Android users. The big issue is the calendar. I personally am finishing up my calendar in the next couple of days. I thought it would align up perfectly with the rollout. But it looks like I'm going to be stuck with a whole month of the other calendar. Donna Titans team, let me just give you a little tip, guys. I would just, when you roll this out, roll it out so everyone has the new calendar. Give the rest of the rewards that are on the old calendar, just send it. Full send it, and then give everyone the calendar. Because, with us waiting an extra week, it's going to be highly discouraging. Because let me tell you, I'm talking to people. Everyone is either finishing their calendar right now or on the first couple days of a new calendar. So when you go ahead and you release your new calendar, a giant portion of the community aren't going to have it, Just give everyone what's left of the calendar and then just give us all the new calendar. Second thing that's wrong with this is that, we understand Apple hasn't approved it. I'm not too worried about that. I'm an Apple guy. I'm always an Apple guy. Don't plan on changing. But this is a huge hiccup. It's a huge hiccup. I don't know what got changed that Titans would be massively reskilled like this. What are we saying here? Is using Tengu the same as using Anubis? It's you announced it as Anubis being an exploit, essentially. So what are the lines that we're going to draw on this? Is using Tengu an exploit? If we use Tengu or players are using Tengu, is this a bannable offense? Are we going to get in trouble? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things to be left unsaid, left to be played devil's advocate with. It's not a good look, guys. I was expecting just a little bit more from this blog update. More than just we're taking an extra week. Just not a good look for me. Everyone was really excited about this update. I was personally really excited about this update. Maybe we should have, a midweek blog update. Maybe send us another update on Friday and say, hey, here's where we at with these things. This is where we're going with it. X, Y, and Z. I think that would be imperative because we're now in the process where players are getting upset. They're getting upset that the update isn't out. They're getting upset about this Tengu, Nergal, Uranus thing because everyone's fuming about that. And now you have, the rollout taking an extra essential week. And it's not even that. But I really would consider Dawn of Titans developer team to kind of keep us updated throughout this entire experience, throughout this entire process of the 1.39, because now we're skipping 1.39, we're going straight into 1.39.1. Try to keep us in the loop a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. That's my soapbox. I don't want to beat this over the head because it's in no way a bashing. But if we kept getting left in the dark, about the update and support keeps sending us insane response messages, it is going to turn into a bashing. I have faith though. Personally, hear me out, guys. Give us another update on Friday, or give us another update when some progress is made on this. That's it. That's over. No more. Done with that. If you hopped on Discord and you missed that soapbox, sorry to tell you, too late. Anyways, next event. We got the Bast event. Not bad. It looks like they're just going through and they're hitting all of these Titans. So it looks like in this Bast event, we're going to get Bast, Sobek, and Anubis. Awesome event. A lot of people were complaining they didn't have Anubis. Guess what? Now you got Anubis. For everyone that was upset about Titans not coming out, I fused away Ra, or I fused away Anubis. Okay, here's your chance. There you go. Not to mention, this is a Finish Plus event, which means 30k souls, and we will be getting the Night Whisper. Dope relic. For all that don't know, for all of our newer players here, we're just going to go over the skills. Bast has a 30% Titan damage, armor, health, speed, and range resist. Awesome skill. 4 times critical and charge damage. 44% Titan critical, 71% Horde critical, 2 rage spells. We're rocking 180% Titan Void damage, 360% Horde damage, 88% Titan armor piercing, 176 Horde armor piercing, 40% resist all elements, 30% resist all elements for Horde. Here's the thing. Hold on, wait. We have a great idea. Pause. We're going to go back to the soapbox just for a moment. Just give the Titan token and the 4-star experience potion and give the new calendar. Salah, I love that idea. So does Vintage. We're going to go back to the soapbox for about 30 seconds. I don't mean to rush you guys, but I am on a time crunch. Yes, that's a perfect idea. When 1.39.1 is rolled out to the entire community, I think it would be wise to just gift out the 4-star Titan token, or just gift out the Titan token and the 4-star experience potion. And then roll out the calendar for everyone else. Just do it as a free gift. It would definitely be positive. It would be the best outcome of all of this. You got players like Vintage who have to collect another, 100-something bales of hail and gold, and the Panthers. It's just, no one needs that stuff. That's it. Okay. Anyways, going back to Bast. For all of our newer players that are joining us in the game, Bast is going to be one of those Titans that is can very easily become OP in the early stages of the game. We're looking at the skills. Your Titan is essentially already built for soloing. You get the rage spells. You got 4 times crit. Your Horde resists all elements. This Titan can be a solo Titan, or it can be a mass Titan for the Horde. When this Titan was released, it looks like that we were entering into the Horde apocalypse. Riddick Ash, it doesn't look like anyone has the update. It looks like they completely stopped the update for complete release, and we're actually going into a full new update release. So we're 2 updates ahead, 1.39.1. This Titan is must-have for newer players. Unless you just got Achilles. If you got Achilles and you are free to play, this Titan isn't so needed. If you are a pay-to-play player and you are just starting, this is a really great Titan to have. It's got a smorgasbord of everything you want. It's got the crit. It's got the Titan resist all elements. Horde resist all elements. The Horde's critical is essentially taken care of. The Horde damage is taken care of. The Titan is essentially taken care of. The only thing you would need on this Titan is a few melee resist relics, and you're essentially set. We're going to go into the actual relics now. Lot of 4-stars, man. Lot of 4-stars. We're starting off with Death's Grasp. It's not a huge important relic to have, but it is, you do get quite a few resist with it. With this, you can supplement other stuff. It's not a need to have. Daggers of Sacrifice is a great relic. Angst of Bast, which a little bit of that Horde range resist would fill up. If you are going to go for this, Bast Sistrum is really, really good. It gives you the melee resist plus your Horde health plus Titan armor. So you're getting a positive percentage in your soloing and your Horde. Bone Sword, you should have a lot of these, but it is just your common Horde damage relic as Bitter Dirks would be, or Frost Spear. It would be in the same category. It's essentially that same relic, just switched up elements. Then we have Pharaoh's Nems. You got Horde Damage, Horde Physical Resist, Horde Fire Resist. Also another one of those beefy, when you use relics that have any kind of resist, those beefy 40% resist are always excellent to have. Fire Resist, nothing crazy. Physical Resist, nothing crazy, but it does kind of round out if you are trying to build something particular. Dark Charms. You have Titan Armor Piercing, Horde Void Damage, 16% Horde Resist Range. Not bad. Statue of Sacrifice. Nothing crazy. Again, Titan and Troop Void Damage, which is important. Horde Armor Piercing, 40% Horde Health. For 4 stars, not so bad. I mean, that's 8 4 stars. You're getting a 5-star plus 3 4-star Titans. It's a pretty solid... It's a pretty solid roundabout of things. Chef says, I'm a dev. Suckers got played. Haha, hashtag dev. I mean, it feels that way. I can get all the Titans I got rid of. Exactly. Zalan and I both predicted this. We said with their, everyone was so up in arms about, I fused all this away. I can't believe I fused all this away. And it's close to Halloween, guys. All of this stuff was coming. I fused away a couple of these. But no one's out there freaking out. Power to the collectors. But it's coming out again. Look, if you fused it away, that's on you. Personally, I'm not fusing away Max Titans like that just yet. For now, with the state of our game and prestige being such a thing and this Pantheon release, personally, I actually held off on leveling all Titans altogether. You think all of the War Gods are coming back before October? Salah, absolutely not. I don't think the War Gods they're probably not coming back until next year. Our last Q&A confirmed that our read-through is that they're moving on to the next thing. They can't tell us when, but, they use the term scaled. They scaled up, the next thing after War Gods. So I think I can say that Totec is a War God. That is a good point. But it looks like they're trying to fill out the Pantheon with these events. All the Titans that you did miss, looks like we're getting fillers. Okay, so going down to the 5-star of this event. It's personally my favorite. I remember it was the first watch for Chinese New Year. It's a big time in the game. I would expect them then. Yep. Wait, that's next year though, right? Vintage? Sorry, I'm just taking my gummy vitamins. Pardon me for chewing. So, Night Whisper is out this week. It was my first 5-star. My favorite 5-star. It just packs a punch. Especially for solo Titans. You're banging off right there. Full send. 250% Infiltrator Titan Armor Piercing. That's insane. That's an insane amount of AP. With all the Titans running around these days, this is great for Nergal. This is great for Tengu. It's just one of those relics that can't hurt. Yes, the other 2 bonuses at the bottom is, what up, Churro? How you doing? Dude, hop on Discord. I got like 30-ish minutes. Hop on. Say hi. 65 troop damage and 65% troop health. It's really, really, really an all-around kind of relic. Yeah, it doesn't do much for the Titan, but what more could you ask for at 250% Titan Infiltrator Armor Piercing? My thing, if you don't have this relic, this is your best chance at having it. When we're talking about the first generation relics, right, there's a couple need to have in there. I think there's 2 that are must-haves, if not 3 or 4. Sorry, I'm finishing my gummy vitamins. I would say this is a must-have out of the first generation. Stormbringer, the Ranger 5-star relic, is a must-have out of the first generation. Honestly, I really think if you're into the Paladin game, the Divine Touch is almost a must-have for the first generation. Shadow Dancer, not so much. And honestly, you could probably get away without having Dragon Slayer. It is a really great relic, but also it's more for an attack kind of thing. And Guardians aren't huge on attack. You do have that massive health boost on there, but there's other ones to supplement. The Night Whisper and the Stormbringer are the two that everyone will continue using throughout the entirety of this game. Must have. If you don't have it, highly recommend getting it. Going into the Titans, you got Bast, Sobek, Anubis. Bast is what you're really going to want. Sobek and Anubis are going to be the fodder. They're just going to be, Titan food. Titan prestige food, essentially. And we all know that. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the actual rewards. First, we're going to break down the DGs like we always do. So we got 50, 125, 225, 375. Ooh, big one right there. 375, 600. Okay, so not bad. We're sitting at 600. I wonder why this is like highlighted blue like that. They must have left their Excel spreadsheet open. What up, Don Mato? How you doing? Gary Levinson, thank you so much. BMT, what up? Monty Snake. Okay, so we're looking at 600 DGs. But the real way you have to look at it is the Night Whisper is essentially 2,000 Divine Gems. There's always a middle ground where people feel like, is it worth it to do it or not? Is it not? And you can even look at it from the cheapest point of view. Let's just say you were to get Night Whisper from the 1,000 DG pulls. Night Whisper is minimum 1,000 Divine Gems. Plus the 600 you have. The way that I look at this, especially if you don't have Night Whisper, you're essentially getting 1,600 DGs in this event in value. Not to mention, the relics aren't all that great. The Titans aren't, amazing. But if you are a DG hunter, like I am, I'm the guy. I'm always the guy that follows around DGs. You have to look at it from that point, because it really is worth a lot. Me personally, I have 2 Night Whispers. I'm definitely going to pick up another one because I use Night Whisper on defense setups. I use it on offense setups. Honestly, it was my first 5-star, and it will remain to be one of my favorite 5-stars. Throughout that, it's your standard finish plus. It's gonna be long, depending if you grind it. I'm definitely not gonna grind this event. We made that mistake before here on the channel. The finish plus is always gonna have your 1 event token, your 5-star relic shard, your 5-star experience 5-star experience potion, and then at 29,000 you have your 200 portal stones, which is right about 1,000 souls with a 1.4 boost. Actually, let's take a look. They did not mention the boost titans in this event. There we go. Your 1.4 boost is going to be Achilles, Bast, Sagunga, and a set. That's quite interesting. Sagunga being in there is a little weird for me. Not sure why. Achilles makes sense. It's the Titan from the last event. Bast is obviously the Titan. A set, I guess. But this will be a quick event if you want to grind it. There's always the Titans there's always the players that don't want to waste experience. Me personally, I don't mind wasting, the battles to get it done quicker. So, with Sagunga being in here, and Bast being in here, and the set being in here, this might be one of those events that I do grind out, because everyone has Sagunga. What's an Infiltrator Titan? What up, Soldier? How you doing? So, this could be an event that you grind out. I mean, you look at most battles with Sagungas on PP lands, it's under 30 seconds. Even if you're a lower level castle, most players have Sagunga. And if you don't have Sagunga, you have Achilles. Achilles seems to be rocking the PP game right now. Those summoning on those pre-assigned troops are pretty insane. What up, JJ? What up, Lawrence Wicks? How you doing? I have gummy vitamins as well. All looking good. So we're going to have the Cursed Candle going into our Solo War, Sound of Despair. Now this, I've already taken a look at this. On Tuesday, September 22nd, in the last set of instrumental relics, when the Solo War, Sound of Despair goes live, with all of the existing boost relics giving the soul multiplier for the duration of the event. Ooh, hold on, wait. Let's read into that. With all existing boost relics. So it's going to be an all boost relic. Always good to have. Let's see what the Bell of Despair offers us. The Bell of Despair is Titan and Troop Void damage, all troop health, Horde and Skeleton critical. It's not a crazy relic, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely useful. The percentages are kind of low, but the addition of the critical is huge. 20% is a lot whenever you're talking about critical. Anything above that 16, 18% is, you know, it's above average, and it's good to have. The real important relic in this event that you're going to want is this Cursed Vial. It's 30% Horde resist all elements, 50% Horde damage. Hold on, wait, that can't be right. That's definitely a mistype, right? That's definitely got to be a mistake. Database.
That's only 16.
Yeah, right? I'm pretty sure that's only 16. That's a mistake, guys.
Unless they, I think it's a typo. Unless they secretly bumped it up, dude. Who knows?
30%'s a lot coming from a relic. I'm gonna say that's a mistake.
Totally.
What up, Cheryl? How you doing, brother?
Good, dude. Just getting ready for work right now.
Yeah. I just wanted to get something out real quick before I head to the beach.
Man, you got the blog post down, bro. You're on time with that.
Dog, I was honestly, if it came out any later, y'all weren't gonna get a live stream, straight up. Cause I'm at the beach and it's been like it's been cloudy all week. Not to mention,
Really?
It's raining the rest of the week. Today is legit my only chance at getting sun.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah, I know, but
it's funny you're saying that too.
But thanks so much for jumping on. Yeah, guys, this Cursed Vial, everyone watching, is a typo. 100% for sure a typo. It is definitely, no, it's not a reskilled relic. No relics. That's 5-star level relic. No relic is coming with 30% Horde resist all elements. And if it was reskilled, they would definitely let us know. Also, to point out, they wouldn't put a relic that's that much better than the actual event relic. Which is fine. Typos happen. Just note that is definitely not the Titan that we're looking. That's definitely not the relic that is, the posted relic. And I highly doubt it is. We're not even going to go and play that devil's advocate and say, oh, maybe they did reskill it. No, that's out of the question. 30% is ridiculous. We're not even going to go down that road. Okay, so I just want to check something real quick. The Bast event ends the 21st. So right from the 21st, we're jumping straight into this event, the Sound of Despair. So looking like the other two relics aren't amazing. Banner of Void and Bell of Despair together would be pretty cool. Same with Shadow Bow. It's essentially all all your crit relics. You know what I mean? So going in, we have 50 DGs right here. We're gonna go down, 150, 300, 500. So not bad. So essentially we have $2,100 or 2,100 DGs worth of value in these next two events. Not to mention we have a solo event right now and they've bumped up. They've gone full send on the DG counts for these solo rewards, man. I mean, we're sitting here at 7K for first place. We're getting another solo event right after the Bast event, which is another 7K. It's pretty wild. I mean, that's essentially a DG Titan. The chosen Titans for this event are going to be the 1.0 The heck was that? Anyways, the Choosing Titans are going to be a 1.2 boost with any 4-star Void Titan and 1.1 boost with any 3-star Void Titan. So as long as you make it to the first 9K of this event, you can definitely at least try and land yourself in the probably 500 to 1,000 range and just get a free pop of 100 DGs. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you guys. With the coming new DG Titans, the dollar per DGs on these leaderboard events, these solo leaderboard events, have gone up substantially. Top 10 is definitely guaranteed $1,000 minimum, without a doubt. It's wild, right? And that's just how it is. If not more, adding that extra 2,000 DGs for first place, dude, you're looking at probably right around $1,500 for first place for this event. Minimum, dude, minimum. I guess at that point, it just matters what your bankroll is. Essentially, whoever gets, first place in both of these events, you've essentially gotten the new DG Titan, which everyone's doing. Let me catch up on chat real quick. JJ says, there's a nice message for Val. Headbanger, Val's rating the kid's stash. Gary Levinson, no one's good. Gassan, how we doing? Let's go. Progressing nicely. Yo, JJ, I hope your knee's better. I see you in here, homie. I hope that's feeling all right. Don Mato's doing great. It's Next Day Chef. Christian Woods, hello. Don Mato, the guys are in here. Yeah, everyone's here. Zalan isn't here. No, Zalan is actually listening. He said he's mowing a lawn. Congratulations with the merge, Chef. You guys rock it. Looking forward to seeing you guys killing it. We are. Val's actually in here. The merge is going well, man. Bumpy start. We seem to get all on the same page, and it's working really well. I'm gonna hold off from eating another one of my gummy vitamins till after I finish this. Right? So I do have some time. Yeah, I know, man, but I feel like they're doing something. I don't know if it's mental or it's actual, but we'll see.
All right, cool.
That looks like that. Sure, you want to chime in on any of this, man? While I take my gummy vitamins?
Let's see. I mean, I'm just super stoked that they got Night Whisper. So I'm going to be going for that Finish Plus for sure.
You don't have that one?
I don't have that one. Yeah, that'll complete my original 5-star set, which will be nice. So I'll get that thing maxed right as I get it because I have plenty of forging food for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty excited about it. I definitely like the fact that they're upping the DGs.
Do you think it's a bait at all? Do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's totally bait. But I think at the same time, they are, at least in some way, even though it is an expensive way, but giving everybody a chance to get into those 5-star, not 5-star, the Divine Titan pools, kind of like really giving anybody that's willing to drop an opportunity to like get enough DGs to pull those things. Which is cool because then you don't see just a handful of people walking around with top-notch Titans and stuff.
I mean, I've seen some pretty stizzy stacked accounts, dude. I've seen at least 4 or 5 accounts with 30K DGs already. Legitimate 30K DGs as well. You got players.
That's a smart move, though.
Yeah,
that's a smart move on their behalf because then once these new Divine Titans come in and if they're whatever for considered worth it, on any sense, even defense or offense, then they get first dibs on it and they get that upper hand for a minute, So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So this is the way that I look at the new DG Titans. Because I've done a lot of thinking, man. I'm definitely saving. Not this solo event, because Assault's just not my jam, dog. I can't grind.
Okay.
I can't grind Assault out like that. But solo soul events, your boy can get down on those. I can drop 2K battles. You know what I mean? It's more of this grind, man. This Assault, I've grown to like it a little bit more. It's just the juice ain't worth the squeeze. And I've noticed my 1-star drops for these assaults are substantially higher than all of my other drops.
The drops are pretty bad for assault. And the XP as well is pretty terrible.
Exactly.
For the amount of battles, because this assault is actually, it kind of holds true to its name, where it's like you're definitely battling something, you know what I mean? But it's like 3-4 minutes of a fight, and you're just getting like a triple 1-star drop, or a bunch of troops, or a bunch of spells, and like maybe 400 XP. It's like no, So
I mean,
I just kind of rewired my point of view and focused more on like the assault reward slider. That I'm just like, okay, I'm going for that. I'm not even going to worry about the drops because they're pretty crappy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hopping on that too. Like assault is definitely not my event either. And I think I'm right there with you for a lot of the same reasons. The Titan experience is kind of weak. Granted, you get it in the event for doing the event, but the drops are miserable, man.
The drops.
The polls are pretty bad too. I don't think I've ever gotten anything more than a 1-star.
Nope, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've pulled 12 times, and now I'm just honestly, man. And it's not like me to rage pull like that. Usually, I pull relics 2 at a time, and I have amazing luck. I pulled 3, and it was all 1-stars. And I kind of started to see red. I might have had 1 too many drinks, and you should never drink and play this game. So I started rage. I started rage pulling these relics, man, and I ended up with 12 1-stars. I had never seen something so disgusting before. The juice just ain't worth the squeeze, man. The relic boost tokens are nice. I mean, I'm finishing it just because I want the DGs. I just don't have much interest in anything else. Some of the maps are too big. The Titans, if we're talking about Assault, just because it's around right now, the Titans that you can get in Assault should actually be viable Titans. All the Rangers are good, but you start throwing Paladins in there, and you start throwing Berserkers in there, which don't have much boost to themselves. That's when Assault really starts getting weak. I get bummed out when I get a Paladin, 2 Paladins, or a Paladin, or Jotun and Cerberus. And I'm like, all right, I got Cerberus here. Where the F are my Omega Archers at?
Yeah. And that's the thing with Assault, is that it's still pretty empty for what it's offering. And I was thinking about all those details. But I kind of just see Assault as an opportunity to see what the newest Titan is really capable of doing, And I'm noticing, for example, I used Achilles for a couple hours last night.
Really?
And it's pretty sick. But I would say that using him in Assault is just kind of like a letdown, because you can't control where you're spawning the Omegas, even though you're getting them,
Yeah.
But I also see it kind of as I guess you could say a testing ground and stuff like that is where I'm getting at. So in that sense, it's pretty cool, because you can see what, like I'm saying, what they're really capable of doing in the long term battle. But
I mean, I think we can all agree there's much bigger fucking fish to fry right now.
Yeah.
At this,
so it's cool, bro. It's a good distraction, I think. I have fun with it in a different ways. But one other thing I am noticing with Assault and this weekend's event and the solo event coming up afterwards is that it's really getting everyone ready for Halloween, because Halloween's always been pretty legit.
Halloween's always
so it's giving us opportunity to catch up with a bunch of these relics that are probably not dropping enough, and getting us enough void food for whatever next big void titan's coming up.
All right, JJ. I got some for you, man. I know Zalon's not big on the soapbox, dog. Give me your soapbox, man. Give me your soapbox for this week. I want to hear it, because I'm pretty pissed off as well.
For me or for
JJ? Mr. Jason Jerome.
Oh, what's up, man? I didn't know you were. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I have anything to like negative to say. It is what it is. It's a filler event, It's
I'm talking about 1.39.0.
I'm still on the old one.
Yeah, me too.
So I It's no surprise because iOS is behind. Hopefully, what they're addressing in 1.39.1 is Tengu.
I just don't like that my 1.38 is being affected by the 1.39 update.
It's a little frustrating. Yeah, I had a guy come in and jump server just to attack my garrison with Tengu.
Mulan, right?
Jump server. No, somebody different.
What?
Somebody who literally was in our server for like 20 minutes, and then I didn't even see who it was. They just popped me and then left. It's the only time my garrison's been hit all week, really.
Yeah, same.
But that's not true. We've been warring, and I've got hit plenty of times. But outside of warring, it was just some random person.
I just don't understand. Is this?
It's a little frustrating.
It is.
People are getting a leg up with it, and it's poor form as far as competition is concerned, and just hope they get a resolution efficiently and quickly.
Okay, question for you. Since what is your stance on this? Because I just kind of want to get the general consensus of it all. What is your stance of this? Does this fall in the same category of Anubis or no? Is it because the rewards are less, or are we still exploiting a fact here?
So I'm not sure if we know yet. By my assessment, from what I've seen some videos, and I think it's more so that there's something wrong with the coding that they need to correct, because even looking at some of the Tengu builds that I've seen, people are going in with solo, and their max damage is like 200% damage for Tengu with crit. That's still only 600%. I don't know how they're one-hitting Goliaths that have 1 million, and they're one-hitting like multiple Goliaths.
Oh, right.
Like 3 or 4 Goliaths. So I don't know if it's really either getting the charge damage built in there as well. Something is off. I don't know what it is.
Rage spells are stacking now. You can stack the damage on rage spells.
So you can just throw like 3 rage spells and it. Oh my lord!
What? So this is all happening right now after this update, because this is kind of new news for me.
So the people that have the 1.39 update, Tengu's stats were changed, and he's really easy to get max melee and range resist, and you can build him solo like none other now. And people are like one-shotting squads of Hachiman Goliaths that is traditionally like, 5-6 million worth of health.
Yeah.
And Tengu's just coming in and like Ginsu's slicey dicey. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on with it. I just hope they get it fixed and quick.
Here's my thing, because now we fall under.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
Yes, it's for less rewards. Yes, it's not as detrimental to the game as Anubis was. But is this considered an exploit? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. People have figured it out, and people are using it to their advantage. I don't think it's something that the developers can really, chastise for.
No, they can't. They can't.
I think they just need to fix it.
It's
and
the same thing as the Anubis glitch, man. You can't punish people, because now, with Anubis, it was different, because Anubis was one of those titans that no one used, and we played devil's advocate and said, what if Anubis was the only titan? We're in a whole different boat now. Tengu is a very popular titan. Everyone uses him. So like you can almost not even blame. I've seen multiple accounts where Tengu is their main titan and it's their only titan. So like now you fall into this where it's you can't chastise them for it. It's only annoying for us. Personally, man, that ruins the game. Life Spark itself it still takes a lot of skill to take out a Hachi. Auto rating with Tengu to beat a Hachi sounds lame. It's super lame, man. You can't take any merit from that. There's people running around in chats and stuff like showing it, and it's like, dude, you shouldn't be proud of that. Like you're just using a cheat code essentially, which is fine. But that's
and honestly, Honestly, I agree with you completely. And unfortunately, it is available. It is a thing. People are doing it. Not everybody has. It created an unfair play, and it's shit stains like these, just like Anubis, that are going to really last. And if they continue and they happen regularly, where there's unbalancing of play, they're going to start losing people again. It's plain and simple. When the game is not fair to play for everyone, like when there's excessive hacking or when certain people are using excessive glitches, people are going to start walking away. So we've seen two, I would say, relatively significant in the last month. Hopefully they correct it. That's all we can say is hopefully they do it and do it quickly.
I do have to agree with you, man, because I was playing on an Android tablet, and you're right, dude. And like I tested it just see if it worked, and it does cheapen the game. It cheapens everything that's about the game. And I agree. It's not doing huge damage, but the Anubis thing plus this thing, it almost goes on like a tick counter. You know what I mean? So it definitely needs to be improved.
This is exactly what we had in the Ranger meta.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
Just stupid.
Where Rangers were one-shotting everything when they
It was dumb.
Yeah.
That was the dark ages for this game, and that's what this Tengu bug is.
It's a shame, man. How do you feel about Vintage, the information that we've been giving about 1.39.1 and how...
Well, bugs, stuff happens. Okay, I'm not going to beat them all up for having to, stall for a week. Here's my issue. We have a lot of sloppiness and a lot of grabastic garbage going on right now. And for me, the real shame is that it's distracting vital resources away from our anti-hacking initiative.
Yeah.
Nothing is going on with anti-hacking right now.
Yeah.
Nothing.
We're not going to jump too deep into that. I think Vintage...
No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to,
cool.
steer us into the weeds.
For sure. I think it's something that we can still work on behind the scenes, like we've been doing. But it's definitely put a giant hold, at least a 3 or 4 week hold, because, we're looking at another week before the re-release of 1.39.1. I can only assume it's going to be done in the same fashion of, 10%, all that. I can't imagine they would do it any different.
Yeah.
They've stated that...
I think I might get the update before the end of September. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
Are you Android? I thought you were Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm Android.
In my mind, I've already made myself okay with the fact that I might not be getting the update until middle of October, realistically.
Yeah.
Sangre makes an interesting point here. He says in other games, they disable glitched characters until the fix is implemented. It's a shame that they couldn't just happen for us. Like all of a sudden you just couldn't use Tengu. There's a timeout.
That would just open up a whole nother can of worms, I think, because then you get into...
Would it though?
I think, man.
I think people bellyache no matter what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
It
Valid.
would, because not to mention that you would have to disable Tengu, Nergal, and Uranus, and Nergal is everyone's bread and butter right now.
So you can do the same thing. People are doing the same thing with Uranus and Nergal? Well,
Yeah, just stack the rage.
Yeah, they're just stacking rage.
stack and rage.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know you could stack rage on Uranus. I'm going to have to try that.
Oh.
Well, it's the archers.
All right, so Jage is going to go stack rage on Uranus after the stream. What's going on, Prometheo? Yeah, man, it's just kind of messy. I'm not too upset, but I would like to see more actions being taken just about the Titans. Hopefully it gets disabled quicker. Here's my thing, Vintage, about all these solo events that are happening. I almost feel like these are all still baits for, the anti-hacking motion. I can't remember the last time that I've seen them give out so many DGs in such a short amount of time.
Well, but the problem is that once they get to the 15K mark, they don't have to anymore.
They don't have to anymore. You're right.
So I think my issue is that there's this big swath of, longtime hackers who aren't doing the old hacking things.
Yeah.
And I don't think the devs know what to do. And this is where, I've offered like 80 times for you, myself, and others to get them the information they need. So,
I mean, right now they've definitely created, it's not a bigger problem, but they've created a massive problem. A massive problem has presented itself. It's a shame. That, that has to be put on hold. But we'll see, man.
But, like with the rage stacking exploit right now, what I've always hated is when you have some kind of advantage only available to a small chunk of players. Now, if it was a game-wide bug and everyone was using it, that's different.
Fair
but
play.
when you have 8% of players out there that can take advantage of this thing and they're running around, and basically that is exploiting a glitch.
I agree, man. It's just a shame. They can stop new hackers. Yeah, it's an exploit. What up, Prometheo? Rage stacking, that's scummy. It is really scummy, man. Prometheo, you can go ahead and do the numbers, but I'm watching 1.4 million health Goliaths get one shot. Big groups of them. Giant groups of them. It's aggravating. Going back to what Vintage says, Legends, for the next foreseeable future is an even more of a joke because of this. Because now, not only are hackers, ruining Legends, anyone that's not hacking and playing in Legends with this update is essentially going to be making it worse,
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke. I honestly have no idea how they're going to fix that situation. It must be something complicated. They must have tried to adjust the player levels, and Tengu went nuts. Tengu was like, I'm not having that. We will not have level 51 players in our game. Oh, boy. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm going to head to the beach. Is anyone else screaming today? Streaming? Squizzy streaming? No?
Yeah, I'm back to the grind. We'll catch you guys later.
See you, Vintage. Thanks for stopping by, man. Prometheo, anyone that wants to stream, I would love to pass it off. I do gotta get to the beach, man. This sun's calling my name. I'll post a picture of it in Discord, but this is beautiful. We'll wait a couple minutes. JJ, how's your knee?
It's doing great, bud.
We'll talk about this on the outro. Doing all right?
Yeah.
How far are you from
man, healing up well.
How far are you from hobbling around?
I'm told, I got physical therapy on Friday, and they'll take the stitches out and give me a little bit more guidance. But swelling has gone down. I've been off the pain meds since like day 2.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a big fan of narcotics, honestly. I like my trees, but
I feel you. I love my trees.
Pain pills. Yeah, that's a different ball game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mostly just frustrating. I hate losing independence.
Yeah,
and having just walking around blows. I took myself on my crutches and walked to the bar around the corner just to prove I could do it.
Man, dude,
I walked in.
Ass.
Well, I met a friend there. And I got in, and they're like, "Dude, you're pale and sweaty." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I made it."
I'm here for a beer. Give me a beer.
Yeah, man.
Dope, man. Well, I'm happy to hear you're doing well. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna go get some sun because I'm like pale yellow right now. I'm trying to be golden. I want to thank JJ, Vintage, Monty Snake for stopping by, Prometheo, everyone in chat. You guys were awesome. You probably won't see me until later in the week. Nothing big for assault happening for me. I'm still on the fence about the solo event, but I will jump on and say what's up. I am gonna be crushing some beers on the beach, so you might hear me on Dot After Dark with Churro. Churro's not streaming until next week. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for being here. I will catch y'all later. Or as JJ says, on